So this is a package reveal from Peachtree, and I wanted to show that as sort of a simple package. It just comes in a packing envelope versus a box that has, many more, bells and whistles. But just for anyone who's looking to do packages to bloggers, this will give you an idea of something that's a little bit less expensive. And so the first thing is, it is, an orange envelope, which I think is part of the theme. And inside is a notebook, Mr. Penguin, which is, I think, custom printed because the book is Mr. Penguin and the Lost Treasure. And so this letter is actually embedded into the arc. That's clever because you don't lose it. And so this is a ARC, advanced release copy, and it's by Alex Smith. That's a great cover. I mean, I think covers that are not white, so having that black background, it works really well because when it's a thumbnail, like in Amazon, or just a thumbnail image, like I would use in my blog, if it's just a white cover background, it gets lost. And I like the pop of color, and the design. It's very arresting. And then here's another nice touch I wanted to point out, which is they sent, besides this, letter of information, and then we'll page through that. They sent a letter, and usually it's just, sort of kind of the press release about the book, but they sealed it with wax and they used a stamp, with the Peachtree publishing logo, and that's nice because it shows it's like hand done. It's not super expensive to get a seal and to get wax. But it just is a nice touch. It just shows like somebody cares. Oh, and here we go. So the first page is not just like a, sort of a PR page about the book, but it's actually a puzzle. And that makes it fun and also indicates like this is a fun book and it's about solving puzzles. And this is a maze with the answer key. So that's great. Also inexpensive. Anyone can do that. And then you get, a fish finger recipe. So kind of a nice tie-in, and also shows how this book can be used perhaps for a book club or an activity at school. Okay, so then this book, we'll learn more about it. It is about an adventurer who is a penguin. Middle grade, 208 pages for ages 8 and up. But also, if you look at it, this is a pretty friendly middle grade book. There's illustrations all over the place. You have color in the book, which also is unusual. And so, it is a middle grade, but it also would appeal to like kids who are reading chapter books. So it also looks like the theme of the story is like a very gentle one. So kids who are reading early chapter books, like maybe ages, like, advanced readers, ages 6 and up, could also probably read this book. Although I have to read the book myself to make sure. But, yeah, it's great. The text is big. The leading between the lines, it's generous, and there's plenty of margin and white space. So it's not an intimidating book to read, even though it is long. But I know, like, for my kids, they don't think they read independently until they can read a quote-unquote book with chapters, a chapter book. So even though there are many great picture books for first, second, like for all ages, honestly, that kids really want to, like even my kids, even in first grade, they are really gunning to get into chapter books, and this looks like a great transition for those who are starting to read independently. Okay, so this is the blurb. Meet Mr. Penguin, adventurer and penguin. He has a dashing hat. He has a battered satchel. He has a packed lunch of fish finger sandwiches, hence the recipe. Now he just needs an adventure. So when Boudica Bones from the museum calls for help, Mr. Penguin springs into action. Can he and Colin the spider find the museum's missing treasure before bandits do? Or is this a call to adventure Mr. Penguin should have never answered? All right, sounds exciting and sounds fun. And great. By Alex T. Smith. Let me know in the comments if you guys are interested in reading this book.